And we're back. That was like the longest start. Well, for you guys, it might have been the shortest intro, but for us, we're watching this thing and it was like about to start. It's like, dude, the intro is almost over. I don't know if you saw that, Nix, but I did. Did you notice it? It didn't say live until almost the very, very end of our intro.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys do check the description below. Protect yourself before you wreck yourself. Don't do something stupid. What do you got?
You know, just the usual Buzz TV, buzztvglobal.com. Make sure to check out buzztvglobal.com and get buzzed. They have some great devices, great accessories, and great people. So make sure you check them out today.
For sure. Now, you guys are probably wondering, right now, the title of this thing is The End of Disney Plus.
What?
Well, this shut down. What?
You're drunk.
What? Is this good or is this bad? Some people don't like change. Some people really don't like change. As soon as the price goes up just a little bit, people get pissed off. Or if they say, hey, you know what, we're going to keep it how it is. We're just going to do it a little bit more. Then it's going to be, I don't know, about the same price, but we're just going to add a couple extra features to it that you might not like. So if you guys don't know, Disney's going to be launching their ad program. They're going to start putting advertisements. And okay, I'm gonna give you guys the breakdown. So this article is coming from cnet.com. And I'll put it up here so that way you guys could see it. So this is kind of interesting because I know some people might get kind of pissy about it. So according to this, plans with ads, Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN. So the current price for Hulu with advertisements is $7. The new price, it's going to be $8. It's going up by a buck, by a dollar, which isn't bad if you think about it. It's still a pretty good deal if it's only going up $1. And this is going to be effective October 10th of 2022. Disney does not have advertisement at all, but they are adding a tier with ads. Disney Plus with ads is going to be $8. Now, ESPN Plus with ads, as of right now, it's $7, but it's going up to $10, bro. That's a jump. So if you add all three of those together, that's $26. $26 with ads if you do Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN individually.
But they have a bundle. They have a bundle where it makes it cheaper.
I'm not there yet, man.
I'm telling you.
Hold on to your bridges.
No.
So they do have a bundle with ads, and this is kind of confusing right here. It says there's the best deal right now. So what did I say, $26 if you get them individually?
Yes.
Okay. Bundle best deal, Disney Plus and Hulu. No ESPN with ads is $10. For you guys who are not into sports and don't care about it, $10 if you get the bundle. There is another bundle with Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus with ads at $13. And as of right now, you can get Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus with ads at $14, but it's going to be $1 more starting December 8th at $15, which is that's a pretty good deal, like big time. What do you think?
I think I'm okay with their changes.
And and why are you okay?
Well, it's a good value. I mean, you can't get anything for less than $10 anymore. And for them to still offer the content in which they do, and we talk about it a lot. The like Disney Plus is one of the biggest libraries out there. They own all their own content, and you can still get access to their whole library for less than $10 a month. It's a steal when we have other platforms like Netflix charging $20 a month, right?
Yeah. So as of right now, I was reading this little asterisk. It says existing subscribers only. Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus. So it's Disney Plus, no ads. Hulu and ESPN Plus with ads. It's going up to $15. So if you guys want that deal, take advantage of that right now.
Right now.
Because that's a steal, man. If you don't want ads, so this is huge. Right now, Disney Plus is $8. Is it $8 right now?
$7.99. I think so.
Yeah. So Disney Plus with so Disney Plus doesn't have any ads right now. It's $8. What they're gonna do is they're gonna keep that $8 price, but they're gonna add advertisements. It's almost like that was like their introductory to say, hey, you guys want to check us out? It's gonna be $8 with no ads. And then later on say, hey, you know what? We're gonna have ads, but it's still gonna be the same price. We're not moving it for you guys. We're just gonna add a 30-second ad. So Disney Plus with no ads, if you want to keep that with no advertisements, it's going to go from $8 to $11. $8 to $11. It's going to go up. Hulu with no advertisements, the current price is $13 and it's going up to $15. It's moving up $2. With no ads, or I'm sorry, with advertisements on Hulu, it's $7 and it's going to go up to $8. So I hope you guys are seeing the difference. Now, if you're just like, you know what, I don't want advertisements on anything, ESPN Plus has to have ads because they're tied in with like UFC and like some other stuff. So Disney Plus and Hulu with no advertisements, ESPN Plus with ads, it's going to be $20. Or you could go the other route that says Disney Plus and ESPN Plus. Is that right? Disney Plus. Oh, here it is. Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus with ads, $13, which is pretty freaking good. And honestly, I think the longest advertisement they might put in there is like a minute and a half. I think that's the longest I've ever seen on a Hulu, on a Hulu advertisement. It was a minute and a half, and it's 3 advertisements for 30 seconds. I think sometimes they break 30 seconds into 15 seconds into 2. So I don't know. So here's something else. Hulu with live TV plans. They're going to make it cheaper too with ads. So Hulu Live with Hulu and Disney Plus and ESPN Plus with advertisements, it's going to be $70. That's the new thing. If you want Hulu Live, now this is for existing subscribers only. Hulu Live, Disney Plus with no ads, Hulu and ESPN Plus with ads. Current price is $70. It's going to go up to $75. So it only goes up a few dollars more. Now, if you want no advertisements at all, besides ESPN Plus with ads, they're adding that to the plan for $83. I don't think I've checked out their Hulu Live yet.
So check this out. They waited. I don't know if this was on purpose, right? But they waited for all 3 of those services as a total to catch up to Netflix in their total subscribers in order for them to match the pricing. You see what I'm saying? So Netflix is $20 a month. They waited for all 3 platforms to catch up to subscribers, and they're like, all right, now that we've caught up, here's the same price, but you get 3 services instead of 1.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter what, they're still a good value. And
Mm-hmm.
it's only because Netflix has set a precedence of charging that amount.
Yeah. Yeah.
And because Netflix has made a precedent of charging that amount, Disney Plus's bundle will always be looked at as a good deal, even if they charge $30 a month. And I don't want to see them charge $30 a month, but if you're comparing it to its competitors, which right now the biggest one is Netflix, and you can either pay $20 a month for Netflix and hypothetically $30 a month for 3 other services that give you a plethora of different content, including sports, live TV, and whatever, and you're paying less than $100 a year. I don't know. That to me, it sounds like a good value, even at $100 a year.
So let's break it down then. What does Hulu offer? Movies, TV shows, they have originals. Or not Hulu, Netflix. What does Netflix offer? I said Netflix, right? Netflix. Yeah, what does Netflix offer? They have their movies, they have TV shows, and it's not their movies. They have to lease them out from whatever company it is,
No,
and they
they do
have
have
their
their own
own
production studio, so they have
and
some original content.
or and originals. Yeah, so they have movies, TV shows, and originals. Do they have anything else outside of that? Are they partnered up with anybody right now?
And they have Netflix gaming.
Is that part of the subscription or is that extra?
Honestly, I have no idea, but there's a whole bunch of articles that came out lately saying nobody's talking about it.
Because nobody gives a shit about it. Are they partnered up with anybody? I thought they partnered up with somebody. I know they were talking about possibly partnering up with Roku. That didn't happen.
No, that happened. No, there's
Um,
none.
I thought there was somebody that they were partnering with. Now I
Know,
can't
man.
remember.
They're all talk. Oh, they partnered with Microsoft to make the ad-supported content for them, but
Yeah,
like
but
that's
that's
not a
not.
content partnership, right?
Yeah, no. So, okay, so you get movies and TV shows with whoever they get access to, and I think I like they'll have access to like Spider-Man: Far From Home, even though it's partly with Disney, but because it's with Sony, Sony will lease it to them first before Disney Plus gets it. And who knows if Disney Plus is actually even going to get it? They keep saying they will, but dude, they don't even have the first Spider-Man Homecoming in there yet, and it's been years. So Disney Plus, we'll break this down then. Disney Plus has your Disney, your Disney classics. They got Disney movies and TV shows. Outside of that, they do have Pixar, which I know people just say Pixar and Disney is the same thing. They have everything related to Fox Studios. So Fox movies, Fox TV shows, Fox animation, it's all there. They also have all the Star Wars stuff, all the Marvel stuff, all the National Geographic stuff. When it comes to Hulu, of course, they got their movies and TV shows, which is Netflix's direct competitor, because they also lease out certain things, certain movies and TV shows from other companies. But they also have a lot of originals, movies and TV shows. ESPN, of course, they offer some of the pay-per-views, some of the fights, a lot of sporting events. Dude, it's pretty much that bundle it's like a killer. It's like a streaming media killer for everybody. You know, it's like good luck. Who did Quibi? Oh, Quibi went with Roku.
Yeah, they went with Roku.
Somebody went with Netflix. Somebody like Netflix absorbed something.
Just your dollars, bro.
It's not. Oh yeah, not my dollars. I know it wasn't Quibi, but it was something like that. Some kind of Quibi thing that is.
Yeah, I'll do a quick search. Netflix
I thought
buys
Netflix absorbed
Animal Logic.
Somebody. Who?
Animal Logic.
Edible Logic.
Edible. Animal. Sorry, I'm a little stuffy.
Edible. I'm like, what kind of edibles are you eating?
They bought Next Games for $72 million. They've bought 4 gaming studios. That's where they're going. They're buying gaming studios.
Yeah, they have GameFly. Nobody cares about that either. Yeah, I don't think they've done. I thought they absorbed somebody, but I guess not. That Disney Plus is just killer. It's just killer. So I got another article here for you. I wanted to catch some of you guys up on this one. I know we briefly talked about it before, and you were kind of like, what? Like, what is this? Is this true? So HBO Max shutting down. It's funny how this article streaming, like how it starts. Streaming fans should get ready to rejoice. It's like, who writes this shit? Jennifer Holohan? You're an idiot. Yeah, because the whole streaming world is jumping up and down. So it says, as of the summer of 2023, there will be one less app for them to deal. Well, I guess she's not a streaming fan. When the HBO Max app disappears. It is not completely going away, though. So the parent company, Warner Brothers Discovery, is working on a complete revamp of HBO Max and Discovery Plus apps.
Oh, and there's another platform they're working on too, which is completely free.
What is it?
It's their old movies like Casablanca, Count of Monte Cristo, but it's going to be all ad supported and free.
Is it? I wonder if they're going to do all in one, like put all three of them in one.
I'm not sure, but the CEO was talking about it.
So it says that they have started making some big changes, some programming changes that did not please many viewers. I don't know about that either. This chick is full of shit right now. I don't like how she words stuff. I know she's trying to get people intrigued into what she's saying, but it's kind of, I don't know. It's not good writing. It's a lot of I don't know what you want to call it, like
propaganda.
Propaganda. There you go. I like that word. So before release, they abruptly canceled the long-awaited Batgirl series. There's no long-awaited for Batgirl series. There's nobody that wants to watch that shit. No. It came as a shock to many since it was nearly complete. Nope. Not a shock again. Everything that's been going on with DC, nobody is jumping up for joy or jumping off cliffs.
Can I just do a quick shout out?
Yeah.
Ezra Miller, we effing hate you.
Why?
Just, it's because we're talking about DC. Look, the guy could have just did one or two more movies and lived out his life and never did anything else. He would have been good, right? But this guy had to go on a drunken stupor and punch people in the face and then go kidnap somebody. And now there's a bunch of people without a job who was working on the next stupid Flash movie.
Yep.
So
this is true.
Ezra Miller, you can go somewhere else with your bullshit.
This is true. So they are making a lot of drastic changes. This girl really doesn't really know her streaming stuff at all. So where does she work from? Where does
she work from?
So this is tellmebest.com. No idea who this is. It says product news, reviews, and knowledge. Well, I don't know about the knowledge you're giving us here, but this seems like you're clueless at what you're talking about. Here's the thing when it comes to HBO. They are very similar to your Netflix, where they have to lease stuff, and they're charging almost the same price, right? It's like $20, isn't it? $20 a month?
HBO?
Yeah.
I'm not sure the price of HBO.
Or is it $15 a month? I thought from what I believe, I don't think it was cheap. But them getting like all the it was pretty much like HBO Max was going to be Disney's wannabe competitor, where they're like, oh, let's go ahead and get all the Batman movies and DC movies and all that stuff, and let's do this Batgirl series that wasn't really doing that good to begin with on the CW. And a lot of stuff from the CW was kind of coming to an end anyway, and some of it was kind of being dragged along. Some of it should have ended a long time ago. But when you look at all this stuff, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's very like okay, I saw that coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The biggest thing for me that I liked about HBO Max is that they were partnered up with whoever it was, and I'm pretty sure it's with their own studios, like Warner Brothers, which makes sense, to say, hey, if Warner Brothers Studio is going to drop a Matrix movie, or one of our partners is dropping the Matrix movie or Godzilla movie or whatever movie that we're helping produce or fund or whatever, why don't we throw it 30 days on our platform, or why isn't this movie on our platform for a month? That way, for people who don't want to go to movie theaters, they could watch it included within their subscription, which makes sense. I'm like, dude, remember the whole thing with Disney Plus where they were just like, hey, you're going to have this Disney Plus movie experience where you're going to have to pay an extra charge to see the movie in your app. I thought that was a good idea. Some people didn't like it because they say, hey, this is stupid because I'm already paying for this app to begin with. But at the same time, it's just like, this movie's supposed to be in theaters.
Weren't they charging $30 though?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm a little bit saying that's a little bit pricey. I get it.
But how much do you pay when you go to the movies?
Yeah, but the difference is like the ticket might be $15, right?
And how many people are going?
Okay, all right.
That's what I'm saying. You're not going by yourself. If you're going to the movie theater, chances are you're not going by yourself.
But here's the thing though, when you go to the movie theater, paying for all the overhead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't get that full $40-$50 when everyone buys the ticket. A lot of it goes to, I don't know what you guys call them over there, like Cineplex or whatever, right? Like there's third-party companies that are hosting the movie to be played, right? Yeah. So I'm hosting myself and I'm playing it for myself. So that 50% that would have been going to the movie theater should be going to me. So
yeah, can this go to my bill?
50% discount. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sure 50% goes to the rights of actually playing the movie, and the other 50% goes towards the actual theater hosting it. So I want a 50% discount.
I think the price is right. $30. If you have two people watching it at home, like for us, when I did the whole, was it Black Widow or Mulan or whatever, like when you do stuff like that, like, you know, I have my sister and them watching it, I have my mom and them watching it. Like there must have been, hold on, a minimum 8 of us watching. 8 of us watching that movie. And if you say, hey, all 8 of us, let's go to the movie theater, even on a matinee hour, you're still paying more than $30 and no food. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. Yes, it does suck that you do got to pay extra. HBO Max was using their own studios. They're already expensive. For some reason, I'm thinking they're $20 a month. You're looking it up now. But I don't know.
15
$15 a month. Okay, so it's still, I still think that's expensive. $15 a month. You have to have some banger movies out there that the majority of the people will enjoy. But I don't know.
They got Friends.
Oh God, yeah. For me, HBO Max is not worth it.
Yeah, Batman.
Definitely not worth it.
Fast and Furious. Come on, man.
You could watch that on Netflix and Hulu, probably.
Free Guy.
That's a Disney movie.
Matrix.
I don't know if that's on Netflix or Hulu, but I'm sure it is. That's what I'm saying. Like you can get a better deal to watch some of this stuff somewhere else. And HBO leases a lot of their stuff outwards.
Well, I wouldn't know. So I went to their website and it says not available in my country. So
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how well, I don't know. I think if HBO is gonna come up with something and they're shutting down HBO Max because they're doing something different and they're creating something new with Discovery Plus and with whatever classic thing you're talking about, then see if they were to do an app like you know how you're saying like they're coming up with something that you could see all their classic movies. What would be cool is if there is an advertisement app, because everyone's going that direction. Do an advertisement app of HBO Max, Discover Plus, whatever the hell you're going to call it, and have it where some of these newer movies are available with advertisements, and you could definitely watch some of the old stuff, and then do a tier system. If you're like, hey, I want to get the I don't know, level 2 tier, whatever it is, then
why
let
couldn't you just say
that.
next level?
I don't. Okay, whatever. Next level. That makes you feel better. but you know what I mean? Like whatever the next level is,
See, yeah, it's not that difficult. You got it.
just to please you. Let it unlock a lot more movies. Some with advertisements and some without advertisements. And then unlock another tier that has your free movie of the month plus no advertisements. You know what I mean? Like, do something like that where it's just all in one spot and you're done and you don't have to worry about it. I don't know. I think that's what they should do.
So
what do you think?
HBO Max has got Bob's Burgers. I think that's popular. Is that popular?
I've heard of it. I'm not. I don't watch it.
George Carlin's American Dream. I know he's pretty popular.
Mm-hmm.
All of Matrix, The Batman, Tony Hawk. Come on, Tony Hawk, bro. Tony Hawk. No,
I'm excited as that as playing the Tony Hawk video game.
that game is dope.
No,
King Richard. I still haven't watched that. I wanted to watch it up until Chris Rock got slapped, and then I was like, I don't know if I want to. Like, I'm not even interested right now. Maybe later.
Well, Will Smith did apologize, and
a little scripted to me, but hey, whatever.
It's a little scripted. I'm still trying to. Yeah, I'm still trying to absorb that one. I'm like, I don't know. I kind of want to wait a little bit longer. It's not like I'm on a rush to watch King Richard now. I wanted to before, but
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But like to me, I don't really give a shit about the whole situation. I just it's like I don't have a lot of time to watch a lot of TV shows, and it's kind of been forgotten now to me.
I'm still banning all his shit. I don't want to see. I don't want to support any of that.
What is this?
I don't want to support any of that.
Hold on a sec. I didn't even know about this. There's a DMX movie on HBO. Streamers want to die. What?
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 It's a documentary about DMX. I think that'd be pretty interesting because he's got an interesting tale. Like, he's an interesting dude. He got screwed so many different ways.
Yeah, he did.
And then he ended up staying in the hood, I guess.
What?
With the hood, with the hood, with the hood at.
Where the hood at. Don't get me started.
Okay, where are we going? What are we doing?
Okay, so I got one more before I let you take over.
Okay, all right.
Netflix app code suggests no offline viewing on ad-supported tier.
I mean, yeah.
This kind of pisses me off.
Well, you know, Netflix isn't in the business of pleasing anybody these days.
So there is a cheaper ad-supported Netflix subscription that is in the works. But it looks as though watching ads and limited access to content may not be the only compromise we'll have to make in return for paying less every month. So, okay, this is so stupid. And this is so simple, like such an easy fix. When you are using any of these offline viewing apps, if it's Amazon Music, if it's Disney Plus, if it's whatever, I don't know if you're familiar with it, but when you go there and you want to download the offline TV show or movie or music library or book or whatever it is, there's a button that says download offline or just download because you're going to go offline.
Oh, you know what? Oh my God. Okay, go on.
What they should do is, if you're going to download something that's offline, obviously, because you're trying to get on an airplane or somewhere that you're not going to have internet, and if it's ad supported, why don't you throw up an ad while it's being downloaded offline at the same time? Or even better, while whatever is being downloaded offline, it's obviously going to take maybe a few seconds, maybe a few minutes. Why don't you pop an advertisement the second that pops up that is supposed to last a minute long? And let that little pop up. It could be, and it doesn't have to take the whole screen. Like this little thing right here. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, you guys already know what I'm talking about. If you guys are listening to us on our whatever platform you're on, listening to the audio, there's an advertisement here that says Netflix app code suggests blah blah blah, and there's a big old thing of Netflix. There's this guy who wrote the thing, the editor, and then the content of the script. If I start scrolling up and down, there is a thing on the far right that doesn't cover the screen. It's very small, and it says advertisement, and it's just there. If I keep scrolling down the article, there's going to be a couple other advertisements. But why don't you throw in like a little tiny box at the bottom where you could still scroll, and it's just a tiny little advertisement. That way, while you're still online downloading the content to go offline, they get their advertisement. It's like who are the geniuses behind this shit? You know what I mean? It's just like, dude, are you guys that dumb?
Yeah, they are. It's
yeah, they are.
It's Netflix, bro.
Yes.
Yes. They're like, hold my beer. We'll give you a 2022 that you'll want to forget us.
Yeah. This is not going to work, guys. This will never work. It's just, I don't know. It's just stupid to me. It's just like, dude.
It would make sense if their ad-supported tier was absolutely free.
Yeah.
Then I'd be like, okay, well, it's free. I can't download. Okay, all right, whatever. But it's not free, at least as far as we know.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. It's like there's many things. So it says here, it says when asked Netflix didn't comment specifically on whether downloads would be allowed, but a spokesperson did say, we are still in the early days of deciding how to launch a lower priced ad supported option and no decisions have been made. So this is all just speculation at this point. See, they should know that. They should know if they're like, hey, we are working on getting an ad supported tier so that way the prices are a little bit cheaper. Then if somebody says, well, what about offline viewing? Because I could already view this stuff offline. Are you saying now offline won't be available if I go cheaper?
The problem is they don't know how to STFU at all.
Yeah.
Right? Just get all your information, and until you have all your information, just shut up. Right? And they, it's almost like they purposely leak their own stuff. I don't know, man. I don't know. It needs to take a page out of Amazon's book because it's very difficult to get leaks out of Amazon.
Yeah, no kidding. So this does say here, a further piece of text discovered by Moser hints at a setup experience for the ad-supported tier to personalize the ad experience. We just need, and this is what he said, we just need a few details to make sure you get the most relevant ads on Netflix. It'll be really quick, we promise. See, that's stupid. Who cares if it's relevant or not? If they're on Netflix and they're going to watch a movie or a TV show or whatever it is that they're doing, whatever advertisement, like their advertisements should be geared towards entertainment. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And if they're saying, well, we just need to be sure the advertisements that we put out there because it needs to be relevant to your viewing, that just tells me exactly what Facebook is doing. Hey, when you're on Facebook, or actually when you're not on Facebook and you're in the kitchen and your phone is in, I don't know, across the street, and you start thinking about pizza, Facebook is going to start advertising pizza to you. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. Just like, wait, what? But to me, I think it should be, dude, fucking Tweedledee, Tweedledum. If you're there watching freaking movies and TV shows, put an advertisement. And if this is an offline downloading, instead of figuring out like, oh, wait, we need to make sure this is the most relevant advertisement ever. So that way they could try to click on it when they're about to go offline, when they're not going to be able to possibly click on anything anyway. Why don't you throw something about like, hey, Regal movie theater, why don't you, or Pizza Hut or Hortons, or like throw stuff about there about food. Or if they're at an airport and you already know they're at an airport, dude, there's like a Starbucks in every freaking airport. Throw advertisements that make sense to things that they're going to be surrounded by already.
I don't know. I'll do a one up on that one. So this is the ad supported tier, right? So maybe the offline ads should be relevant that might make their subscribers want to pay for an ad-free version. Advertise their originals.
There you go.
Advertise that stuff in which they're spending money on anyways, right? And they could have a list of that in the background baked into the application already that wouldn't need to go search on the internet to find the latest advertisements for the latest toothpaste. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Just make it make sense.
Dude, yeah, like a coupon that says, hey, 25% off if you sign up now.
$1 for your first month or some shit.
Yeah, some shit like that. Just something that makes sense and relevant. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Just something that they could easily put together. But over here, they're dumb. They're like, oh, what do we do? We don't know. What do we do? What?
I just feel like the money has gotten to them and they're a little out of touch because they've made so much money off of Netflix, and they continue to make a lot of money off Netflix, and they're a little out of touch in regards to the way that the consumers are going. Yes, they understand finally that the consumers do want an ad-supported tier, but they don't understand about pricing, about value, about kind of easing their customers into the new generation of streaming, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, just by coming out and banning people for their IP addresses or possibly using proxies or VPNs instead of implementing a solution. See what they should have done. See how they were testing the add a house feature?
Yeah.
They should have added a solution before started making their customers feel like criminals. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Give them a solution before you start treating your customers like criminals. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. But whatever, it's Netflix.
Yeah. What you got?
All right, so I had an interesting chart that I seen on a website, and I thought I would share it. Let me share my screen here, and I'll make it bigger. But what this chart is trying to show you is that streaming has gone up 22%, and it's up to 34.8% viewership, when cable only has 34.4%. So it's saying that streaming has finally overtaken cable. And it's got a breakdown here. Other streaming is 10.2. That's probably like other streaming might be cable applications because they have their own streaming stuff. And then there's
cable
8%
streamers.
Netflix, and then 7.3 YouTube, 3.6 Hulu. I'm surprised that Disney Plus is below Hulu and Prime Video, to be blunt.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Whatever. And then it's got broadcast. Is broadcast, would that be over the air?
Yeah.
And then other is 9.2. So let's see if there's any other good information in here. It says cable was hurt by a drop in sports viewing. Sports were down 15.4% from June when the NBA and NHL playoffs were in full swing. The decline in sports viewing also hurt broadcast. Broadcast sports viewing was down 41% in July compared to June. Compared to a year ago, sports viewing on broadcast above 43%. You know what? People want to watch their sports, but it's too damn expensive with these cable companies and what they're charging. So they're looking for other places to watch it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was an interesting article.
Yeah, that is interesting.
That I had is Walmart is reportedly reaches a deal to add Paramount Plus to its membership program. So Walmart's silently trying to become the next Amazon in the background. And they're adding Paramount Plus to that to give you Amazon Prime like feel, right?
Which makes sense because it's kind of because Walmart Plus. I know some people are gonna be pissed off when I say this, but Walmart Plus is kind of pointless. You just go there, pick your shit up, and get out. It's.
So what do you get with
doesn't
Walmart Plus?
Huh?
What do you get with Walmart Plus?
I have no idea. Let me see. Walmart Plus. Walmart Plus benefits. So free shipping. No order minimum. So okay, Amazon.
Well, no, Amazon has an order minimum of like $25, don't they?
No, not unless you have the subscription.
Okay,
that's free. Free delivery from your store. Yeah. Member prices on fuel. Okay, Costco. Mobile scan and go. Oh, you can just scan it and walk out, and that's it. So it's like a wannabe Amazon.
But it offers a couple different things that Amazon can't and doesn't, like gas. Yeah. And well, Amazon has groceries too, but not like Walmart, right? Or no?
Say it again?
Does Amazon over here? Amazon doesn't have it, but over there, Amazon has Whole Foods, right?
Yeah.
So how would that grocery compare to a Walmart grocery?
Whole Foods, I feel is fresher. Walmart's foods, I feel like they're ready to expire. That's why they're so cheap.
I guess it's a different kind of crowd, right? And how much is Walmart Plus?
Thought I saw $4.99 or $7.99, something like that. No, $4.99.
So it is cheaper than Amazon.
No, it's $98 a year.
Yeah, that's cheaper than Amazon, isn't it?
I thought Amazon. Well, I thought Amazon was like $99. Let's see how much. How much is Amazon Prime? So Amazon for the year is it is cheaper, $180. No,
yeah, see?
If you want full Prime benefits but prefer to spread out your payments. Okay, so if you pay it in one shot, it's $139 per year. Or if you want to space them out, then you pay $14.99 a month, which comes out to $180 a year.
So this is almost half price.
Almost, yeah.
I don't know. I think it has some value if it's coming with some content, right?
but you also get a hell of a lot more on Prime. You get the wardrobe, you get the Twitch, you get Prime Video, you get all the shopping, the free shipping, you get the Amazon Prime Day. I made a video about this actually, where they had like, it's like a dozen. Oh, you get Audible, the books. There's like a dozen benefits that you get from Prime. You know?
Yeah, I guess.
So, yeah, what do you got? The streamable? What is that?
Yeah, it's just the website I was on for that thing.
Yeah. What else you got? Is that the last one?
That was the last one. There, this weekend, Sling is giving away a faith and family program channel for free. So if you're into that faith and family stuff, I'm not a holy man, but I won't hold it against you. Faith and Family Up on Sling TV is going to be free this weekend. So check them out.
Nice. What is Amazon Prime? You know, I should look up how much.
How much is that doggy in the window?
$90. Yeah. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. Try to get you guys all the latest and greatest stuff on what's coming out there. A lot of information on some of your favorite streaming apps that are out there. Some of the big dogs out there. There's a lot of stuff coming, a lot of updates. So make sure you guys are, if you're on the fence about getting some of these apps, you know, like Disney Plus, it says existing subscribers, get those deals now before it goes away. But yeah, what do you got before we go?
You know what I say, guys? Thank you guys for watching and listening to another episode of Beyond the Streams. Wherever you guys are watching us from or listening to us from, make sure that you leave us a comment or review so other people like yourself can find the content that you enjoy. Make sure that you join us every Thursday, somewhere between 1 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You need to have your notifications on because we switch it up. We keep you on your toes. You never know who's going to be on, and you never know where the conversation's going to go. So make sure that you come out every Thursday and check out the live stream so you can be part of the conversation, be a part of the community, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.